Hey man, that shit. We had some Chicken Shack down there. It's not chickens. Willie's Chicken Shack.
What's that?
It was in New Orleans. Man, that shit was good in the motherfucker.
Was it?
Right. Will had us in some
Did y'all
Spanish.
hit the streets?
He had us in some Spanish.
Yeah.
He had us in down Spanish alley, some
Oh, yeah, I see
motherfucking way.
Down Spanish alley.
Yeah.
It did look like an alley, like a little park
Hey.
like in between, like an apartment complex or some shit.
Man, it was a dude standing outside the building, on the side of the building. And he was just like, you go up. He told Will, he's like, he ain't even say nothing. He just looked at the cup and said, so Will drunk it and threw the cup. He was like, all right. And let people come down the alley. Like, nigga, this is an alley. We was in somebody's backyard damn near.
Exactly. But nah, niggas was in the streets. These niggas made me go out by myself the last night.
Man, we had to get up at 4 o'clock. Will didn't go to sleep.
Yeah, I just stayed up.
I need my sleep.
I did. I slept all damn day Sunday.
Did you?
From like 12:31 to like 9.
You came in at 8. I was hungry, motherfucker, when I got home.
But nah, I had a good time.
Also, what? Scott didn't want to go out either.
Nah,
So
man.
what y'all do Sunday night? Just stay in the crib?
Yeah, they stayed in the crib. I went out. Shoot. Get that. It wasn't raining no more. It was all good. Shoot. And that was probably the littest night. Shit, well, not the littest night, but like the most people was out probably that night, bro.
Really?
After the game, after a win, nigga, it looked like some motherfuckers hadn't even been home. Just out there chilling, kicking it.
Did you ever see the strip club?
I ain't even walk back down Bourbon and Frenchman. I was going to, them was cracking, but I'm like, I ain't trying to be walking out here by myself. Like, I'll walk straight into a club or somewhere, but I ain't walking down the strips and all that by myself. I ain't doing that one.
So where you walk? What it look like downtown?
No,
Oh,
I didn't
it was
walk
downtown.
nowhere. I just went into it. I went to like just clubs. Like I went to this place called Treehouse, and then went by the strip club Spades. And he wasn't talking. You ain't talking about that strip club, is you? Yeah, nah. He talking. About the
You was down in French Quarter, or was you?
Nah, I
somewhere
didn't go. I went to the French Quarter, but it was too cracking. I'm like, I ain't about to walk around here by myself. So I just shook there, and then went to Spades, the strip club. Yep. Went in there, had a drink, got up out of there. Yeah, hey, as long as everybody had a good time, shit.
Yeah, I did.
That's good, man. That's good.
Besides the game. No, the game was cool, man. It's just we lost, but I had a good time at the game too.
At least it was a good game.
Yeah,
With
well,
the second half.
It was good. I told you that though. The Rams went in the half with the
Yeah,
lead.
they did.
I said all season they've been clowning the first half.
They've been playing like that
Second half,
for years.
for the last couple of years.
Man, as far as I remember, the games I watched, they balled in the first half, second half just start bullshitting.
Hey,
Be like
they
that.
got to the Super Bowl because they held time off. That is what happened in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but that wasn't on our defense.
Yeah,
They was turning the ball over in the red zone. You know what I'm saying?
Got to do something. Yeah, but hey, Matt got hurt. They said anything about him?
Nah.
I know he got a concussion.
He was already coming back from a concussion, wasn't he? They might as well go and sit him down the rest of the year too, man. Sit them down the rest of the year.
They probably will. They probably will.
Shit. If Aaron Donald ain't, you know what I'm saying, I know he out here, you know, man, sit them down. We already eliminated from the playoffs. They made that announcement. But they still got to compete, though, man.
Yeah.
No, they get them
Yeah,
checks.
Aaron ain't gonna go out like that. Aaron fuck around and retire when the year over with. For real. For real.
Was that Young Avengers shit real?
What Young Avenger?
Yeah, I don't know if that was real or not. I saw you
I hope
post. I saw
not.
you post it.
Somebody, man, I forgot some site on Facebook, some Facebook page tweeted the rumor, somebody rumored Young Avengers. That shit, squad looked terrible.
I mean, I don't remember all the people that's on there, but
I could tell you at least
it's
half.
probably
Wanda
probably
Kids,
most of the list was right though.
Wanda Kids, the chick, the little girl,
Riri was on there.
Riri was on there, but the little girl from Doctor
Doctor
Strange,
yeah.
Miss
America.
Marvel,
Yeah.
Who?
Miss Marvel.
I already don't want to see it. You ain't even. But I want to hear the roster. But hey, I'm already a pass
after
on.
that, I don't really know nobody else. The only ones that because I heard about Wiccan. I heard he cold. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing what his character gonna do. Ain't that Wiccan?
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah, I forget. I didn't know if I had the name right, but I heard he cold.
Her son Wiccan.
Oh, what?
That's Wanda's son. Her son's name Wiccan. The one that do magic name is Wiccan.
God, yeah, man. Man. That roster ain't it. Look,
Boo-boo.
people go see it to
It's for
see.
the kids. That's who it's for.
Oh, they gonna make it for the kids. They ain't gonna make it like they did the cartoon.
Just the same way Mrs. Marvel was geared towards teenagers and children and stuff like that.
But the high school stuff. Grown-ups can watch that and relate to it.
I mean, I didn't
I'm
say
I'm not thinking.
With
I didn't say that
recording.
we couldn't. Yeah, we've been recording.
Okay.
I just like if they gonna make some PJ Masks type shit, then all right. I'm talking about the content, not necessarily. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be geared
Making
towards
a learning.
I mean, like it's just
children. It's gonna be
sometimes.
geared towards children.
Sometimes I feel like these studios don't learn from their mistakes. Like for
I mean,
instance,
people want the young
Hold on,
Avengers,
what
just not
mistake?
them.
What mistake?
I'm gonna say this: a few people want the Young Avengers, not enough to put a full budget production behind it.
Oh, I don't know about that.
All right,
I don't know about that.
looking at the success of throughout the years, not just with the MCU.
Because think about all the people they put most of the characters they put, a lot of characters they put out this last what's the name? Was anybody asking for a lot of these characters?
And
Who?
it
Shit.
and the thing is,
Knight, whatever his name is,
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight,
Not a lot of people.
Werewolf, but people
people.
wanted to
A
see.
lot of people want to see Moon Knight.
I mean, but people was asking for him though. Like,
A lot of people want to see.
Oh, I didn't know
it's
that.
not necessarily asking for them, but you putting out characters that, you know, the mass is not gonna really go out and support. I figured they would learn that from past material. That
I mean, I appreciate that.
Well,
And-
to be fair, the post said that they was gonna be Disney Plus shows. They wasn't
Okay.
gonna be movies.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't say. Did I say movie?
Well, you didn't say, I
No.
assumed that he thought that they was gonna be
Yeah, I
movies.
assumed it was a movie.
Oh no,
That-
no.
Yeah, no, it was what the post said was TV shows. Like I said, it was, I really don't think the post is real, but that is gonna be the real squad. And the post might have been real because that probably is how they gonna
Because
do it.
I'm thinking
on
they
Disney.
gonna make it like the Disney superhero stuff. If they do that, then yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that.
Man, that kitty
So
stuff.
like the
going-
Thundermans or something, just with real characters.
It's
well,
not geared towards us. Said.
Speaking of Marvel,
Well, let's intro the podcast, or let's intro the video, or the YouTube.
The show.
Yeah, intro the show. That's the word I was looking for. Welcome to Views Weekly Views. I'm Will I Am Defoe, aka Big Willie Style. Got said in the building.
what's happening?
Got Ron Jerobi in the building.
Ron Jerobi, you already know me.
Hey man, we here for another week. Come off a little mini vacation.
Yes, sir.
And all of Hollywood pretty much broke. Well, not all of Hollywood, but the biggest market share in Hollywood pretty much decided to burn it all down and restart anew. So how y'all doing?
And what is that? Because I'm.
So Disney decided to fire their CEO Bob Chapek
Oh shit, I didn't hear
and
that.
bring back arguably the greatest CEO. I mean, well, arguably the greatest executive in the history, Bob Iger. So
Bob Iger is. I thought he was a basketball coach.
no, that's hella funny.
I don't know why that. I thought that was a
How
basketball.
long has Bob Iger been out?
2 years.
So he been
How
out.
long Disney Plus been out? Disney Plus been out what 2-3 years?
Probably
Gotta be
about
about-
around that time. About around 2-3
Yeah,
years.
I want to say he left like right around when Disney Plus started because I remember that they were saying that he was gonna stay around to make sure that Disney Plus was good and ready to go.
You're right,
and then
right.
he was gone.
You're right. So he pretty much been out since Phase 3.
And as soon as Bob Chapek came
supposed to
in,
say something.
as soon as Bob Chapek came in, he made a whole new division that oversaw everything that was going on, that only answered to him, and everybody had to answer to them. And when I mean everybody, I mean Kevin Feige, Kathleen Kennedy, Pixar, everybody had to go through them. It was no longer Kevin Feige going to the CEO and saying, hey, we doing this, we doing this.
So he was out of touch.
Who? Chapek?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very. He's a numbers guy.
And I heard that the numbers is what got him
Ain't
fired.
that what the CEO do?
Yeah.
No. Not.
CEO
Yeah.
can't touch everybody now. Well, that's bullshit. I see my CEO at my job every day.
I just seen mine today.
I see mine every day. Now I think about it.
But you got some CEOs that's number people, and you got some CEOs that's creatives. You got some that know that, hey, I need to implement people to do this and do this and do this.
Mm-hmm.
And they know where they fit in at.
So what is Bob Iger? Which one of those is he?
Bob Iger is a
All three?
creative numbers guy, everything.
Oh, okay.
He's the guy that decided to go by Marvel. He the guy that decided to go by Pixar. He the guy that decided to go by Star Wars. I mean, with Lucasfilms.
It don't take a genius to think that.
Yeah, but
And the nigga back then, who else was lining up to go get it?
There wasn't nobody. That's why they did it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, they probably didn't think they could.
speaking of Lucasfilm, I heard through the rumor mill that Kathleen Kennedy might be out.
Yep, that was
Yeah, I
gonna
think
be
I
my
heard,
next
I
topic.
heard that rumor too. That I did hear about.
Rumor is that she's already out. They're just waiting to announce it.
Right.
And it's just rumor. I don't know if how much of fact
They
it
need
is.
to bring George back. I wonder why he don't.
George
wanna
was
do nothing.
tired.
Yeah, he don't want to do this.
I
shit.
heard George was
That
tired.
nigga
That's why
chilling.
he kind of gave it over anyway and sold it
Yeah,
because
don't
he
wanna do that
was
shit.
tired. You know, it's been 40 years he been dealing with it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, do he got
40.
kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Your
got grown
kids, your kids might not necessarily do the right thing.
Hold on, what you
Ain't
mean?
no telling who gonna do the right thing as we see.
Oh, you were saying like have his kids do
Like
it?
why? I mean, I just feel like
I thought
he
you were
had to know. But you saying he tired, but he had to know Star Wars was a legacy that was just gonna always bring money. Like that's
Yeah.
something I wouldn't have gave up.
Right.
I wouldn't have gave Star Wars up. That's just.
I mean, he owned partial of it. He still get paid off Lucasfilm.
Oh,
Yeah, he still get paid
Yeah,
off of it.
he just ain't making no decisions.
He-
well,
like
hey,
you said,
well,
he
no, that's smart.
Like they say, he gave Kathleen Kennedy all of his notes at the beginning. When he gave it to him.
She balled it up.
Yeah, she balled it all up, threw it out.
Yeah, I know she balled it up.
Yeah, it's known for a fact that she balled it up and threw
Lucas
the shit out.
ain't been happy.
Yeah, haven't been happy with the shit.
I'm just saying, but yeah, when you saying ball up, is that a figure of speech?
Well,
Yeah.
she didn't literally ball the shit up.
I'm
in
thinking
his
y'all
face.
got
Nah,
intel.
Lucas-
She saw that shit and was like,
Man,
This
ain't
shit
no,
out there like a cartoon.
ain't no
Exactly.
way
Threw
George
it off,
would,
toss it out the window.
ain't no way George would have sat around and watched them do Luke like that, man.
Yeah,
Ain't no way.
y'all be defending.
yeah.
Luke, boy.
It got to
You say
a
what?
point.
So y'all be defending Luke.
It got
boy.
to a point where I don't even think that he was executive producing, giving the okay of none of that.
I ain't gonna lie, I got more respect for him now because of Mandalorian though. Seeing him get to move like a real Jedi should.
Oh, Luke.
I mean,
I
we
thought you
ain't.
talking about George.
we-
I'm like,
But no, I don't even think that. I don't even think he moves like episode 1 of them. It was more samurai like.
Yeah, but
In Mandalorian, he was kind of more like, it was like samurai shit to me. He was more like a samurai in it.
yeah, but I think Disney has been unhappy. Well, I think Disney has been unhappy with a lot of things up until now, and they
the fans, the employees.
So
the,
y'all think
the
Bob
numbers,
Iger finna change all that?
Yeah.
I mean,
We gonna see. I mean, I believe it. I mean, I'm just a consumer, so shit going cool to me. As long as I'm getting content.
somebody brought up an interesting point.
But they do got a lot of
Why
bullshit
wasn't
on
any
there.
of the Avengers at T'Challa's funeral?
I saw that too.
I saw that.
But we know how private. What's the name of them is?
Wakanda.
Yeah, and you also got to say that they said that nobody knew in the movie.
They probably didn't even know yet. They probably still don't know.
They know because
And who
they
would
know
come?
because the UN knew.
And who would come?
That don't mean they knew. The UN could have kept that from them. Well, they
Nah,
probably
UN
did.
ain't kept that from them. I mean, you still got
Who they answer
Who
to
would
now?
come?
I mean, I would have at least figured. Not the Avengers, but you had nobody. Falcon wasn't. Well, Cap, the new Cap
He
wasn't
the
there.
spokesperson now.
I guess he did
Bucky.
he did go to Wakanda that one time.
I would have at least thought Bucky would have been there. He got his whole suit and everything from Wakanda.
True.
I would at least thought Bucky would have been there.
Bucky,
Bucky,
but then
him and what's
motherfuckers,
name they doing missions and shit right
but
now.
it's like motherfuckers would, because then motherfuckers would have been like, well, then why Bucky ain't staying there fight? Why Bucky just up and leave?
Even though Bucky would have got his ass.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing he can do.
TV show,
He
Bucky.
would have did more than M'Baku.
TV show, but yeah.
Shoot, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Bucky for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, at the beginning. But who the spokesperson for the Avengers now?
Captain Marvel.
Nigga, ain't no Avengers.
I hope not.
Captain Marvel.
It ain't one.
Captain Marvel barely even be on Earth.
Captain Marvel.
She ain't even on Earth.
Man, it can't be Cap. It's gonna have to be Anthony Mackie, bro. I don't want it to be, but shit, he more.
What they will come back down. Say this.
He most relatable. I guess he most. I don't know if he can even talk that. Yeah, he was in the army and shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess he could go up there to the UN. I mean, I just wonder who they let know. Who from the UN called who from the Avengers? Like, yeah, T'Challa ain't make it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was late breaking news everywhere.
Ain't
The
no
world,
Avengers.
the world knows. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you think the whole? Well, they gotta know.
Yeah, but so what does you heard about Chris Hemsworth?
What he said about
Oh
Taika?
yeah, I forgot about that.
Huh?
What he said about Taika Waititi?
Nah,
Taika Waititi.
he said he done acting. He got he got an illness. It was, he got Alzheimer's. Well, he's showing signs of Alzheimer's, and they said it's genetic. So what does that do for Thor in the MCU?
Kill him off.
So, I mean, I just find this kind of odd, man. This just me. This just me thinking outside the box.
Well, they probably gonna make Jane.
Jane dead.
Oh, see, I ain't see the whole movie, so. Or they gonna bring the horse-looking dude in.
Better Ray.
Yeah, Beta Ray Bill.
I just find it odd and strange that we're.
Boy, he got a kid, don't he?
Who, Thor?
Don't he got a kid in Love and Thunder?
Nah, that ain't his kid.
Oh.
That now we losing Thor. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if this true, is this alleged or is this?
Nah, this true.
Oh shit.
We
Bring
lose.
his brother in.
We lose. Hold on, I'm forgetting that. We losing Thor. We losing Chris Hemsworth as Thor. We've lost Chadwick Boseman. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
What?
Tell me I'm wrong, and I retract everything I just said.
About what?
I'm hoping he reading I'm wrong.
Oh,
But
no.
what are you saying then?
Limitless a real show, ain't it? It's like a
Yeah.
documentary. Okay. No, because they were saying on Limitless in the 4th episode, he learned about the Alzheimer's disease. And I'm like, hold on. I know this shit didn't happen in the show. But, yeah, no, what?
No, what I'm saying is we're losing all these people that played these roles right when we're going to where we're getting ready to get some time travel and some more multiverse stuff.
As a
So
result, he announced a brief, he did say a brief retirement.
are we going to
No telling how long.
are we going to get a soft reboot?
He'll be back.
I mean, I think we should get a soft reboot.
We don't
man.
even need a soft reboot.
You have
them
to.
niggas
But you
off.
gotta think about it. A lot of these
MCU
people,
already doing what they want.
Exactly. A lot of these people, Thor just had his 4th movie.
Right.
So I'm sure that Marvel would probably they would be okay not making another Thor movie.
All right.
Yeah.
Everybody
I
else,
was just thinking about future projects and crossovers and stuff like like you said, X-Men versus the Avengers and stuff
We ain't
like
getting
that.
Thor versus Thor versus Wolverine. Shit.
That's all I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? We finally getting to a place to where we can actually have
everything.
all these crossovers, and it's looking like we're not going to be able to get it.
It would be nice, but I guess I would ask you this, and we don't have to go too deeply into it.
Mm-hmm.
But how would you do it without the audience feeling like, all right, we getting another? We doing Thor 4? I mean, we doing Thor 5, 6? We doing Cap 4?
I don't,
where they already doing Cap 4.
Right. I don't think we actually need. I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm not even saying we need a full-fledged Captain America, Steve Rogers movie, or Thor movie, or Iron Man movie. We can do, like, you know what I'm saying? They can just do a special Avengers type stuff. They can just show up as the Avengers in certain things. But without these actors, we can't get that.
If they didn't already do the storyline, they could just go to the one that Hank Pym and them had. Where the characters came in there every so often. You didn't even
That wasn't good.
That cartoon wasn't good.
I don't think, and the thing is, the cartoon probably was good.
It wasn't. I watched it.
But, you know, my point is people keep saying Iron Man. Oh, didn't nobody care about Iron Man? Didn't nobody care about Captain America into the MCU? The mass majority of moviegoers didn't care.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what people
But the fact is comic book fans didn't care. I mean, comic book fans cared.
You could argue that how, even to comic book fans, how far down the list would how far down the list would Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor be? Not even in comic book space, but in the Marvel space.
Right.
Before the MCU,
right.
Nigga, everybody would name mutants, the Fantastic Four, before they even got to them.
And I knew Iron Man because of video games.
But let me say this. What I'm saying is if you bring in even more characters that people really don't care about, it's going to get to a point where I don't care what story you tell it. I don't want to see them.
I think majority of people will go see it just because
I don't think so. Because
they do it now.
No, exactly. but the thing is,
it's girls that go see Marvel movies ain't never saw nothing.
And here's the thing. People are still riding off the Marvel hype train, but more and more people are not going to the movies to see these.
Well, Black Panther.
I'm not even speaking.
550 million.
I'm not
10
even.
days.
And how much? And the thing is, I'm not even speaking on Black Panther because that's still Black Panther. Yeah. You're still talking about characters that were already there. Yeah. But I'm talking about you bringing in characters that people really don't care about. Yeah. So people are really not going to go spend their money to go see.
But they don't ingratiate them with the older people that we still have.
I don't want Marvel to be like DC, where they depend on these 5 set characters that they just keep redoing.
Exactly.
Like we still ain't got another Nova, Captain America.
It's still hella people that we haven't got.
I want to see another Iron Man. Nothing. Like it ain't really nobody. Thor, I don't want to. I mean, we was arguably still getting stuff in him, but ain't nobody else I really want to see again.
Right. But you want to see new people, right?
I'd rather see new people.
But the fact is, you're saying you want to see the new people that you know. You're not saying you want to see the new people that, you know what I'm saying, you don't care about.
I didn't know about Hank Pym.
I'm getting the people that I want to see.
I didn't know about Hank Pym until I saw that cartoon. I watched people. I didn't know about Moon Knight before it came out.
Right.
I didn't know about a lot of shit that came out.
Right.
Yeah, I'm getting all the people that I want to see.
I'm the last nigga you think. I'm going to watch some.
And the thing is, what I'm saying is, I'm not speaking about you personally.
No, I know.
You'll go see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you say you'll go see something, I believe it. But I'm talking about your average Joe, your average person that's not even really into stuff.
I believe people will.
And the thing is, I don't think they will, because
to be honest, I think
people follow.
I don't think you giving the hype train enough credit. I think it's gonna take it's gonna be at least 5 years before Marvel start putting out movies that flop.
All right.
Because have they ever flopped?
I mean, they had movies that
flop. I mean like flop, not the real flop. Not like, this made the least out of all the Marvel movies. It's flop.
No, I don't think they've ever.
That's
had a
what I'm
flop.
saying. So
Maybe
man,
Ant-Man 2.
That's hard to believe.
And I think that might be like
a lot of people didn't know
I think
about
that might be the
Ant-Man.
lowest selling one. I think that might have made maybe like 400 some million or some shit like that.
All right. I hope y'all right.
Because when they putting these movies out that you talking about, they gonna be putting out a fucking Wolverine movie next, or X-Men movie next, or Blade movie next.
And that's what I'm saying. Those characters speak for themselves.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They gonna do all of that, which is what they doing.
I'm
kind
not-
of also hope. That's what I want them to do, is just scale back a little bit.
I'm not talking about the characters that's already cemented in. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they not cemented in the MCU.
I don't
It
even
don't
think, I
matter.
wouldn't say Blade.
Man,
well,
see the
Blade
thing is
cement.
the thing is X-Men gonna sell itself.
But
They don't even have to put out a trailer for
Yeah.
X-Men and it's gonna sell.
Yeah,
But I'm saying a Nova, right? Like
yeah.
I'm
I
excited.
want to see Nova.
I'm excited to see a Nova.
Yeah.
But most people gonna be like, man, what the fuck is this?
Until if it's a good movie, then people gonna go see it.
And what I'm saying
First,
is,
people gonna go see it just off it's a Marvel movie.
right?
Then, if it's a good movie,
I think that's the main
people
thing.
are gonna go see it off of word of mouth. Oh, what's this Nova movie?
If people went to go see the Rocketeer, man, they gonna go see Nova, bro.
The what?
The Rocketeer, or whatever the fuck that nigga was that was flying with that jet in the 90s. Niggas went to see that.
Man, who wouldn't have seen this shit?
I mean, I didn't.
Ain't nobody go see that.
Yeah, they did. Well, I thought they did.
Nah,
Shit,
man,
that shit was
that
out.
wasn't breaking no box
that
office
probably-
records
that
or
was
nothing
probably
like
a
that.
It made money.
Man, for the 90s probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably only made 65 million.
Exactly.
And they
But
consider
they
that.
probably ain't put that much
They probably
in.
was like, yeah,
Period.
that's good.
They probably ain't put much into it.
Right. But what I'm saying is
I just think people will be, like he said, attracted to good shit.
and the point is how good have they movies actually been?
I ain't been too many real bad ones.
Man,
You talking about Marvel, right?
yeah, Phase
Yeah.
4. I'm talking about Phase 4.
I'm talking about Marvel.
I'm
Phase
talking about
4 almost
Phase-
over.
I say with
I don't
Phase
care about
4,
Phase 4 no more.
It's been half and half.
Right. And
As
that's
of late, it's been half and half, 50-50.
But that's to y'all though. I know people who love all these movies.
Yeah.
I think
the majority.
I think majority of people like these movies, though.
I would say the majority like most of them. Yeah.
Cause I just don't fuck with Scarlet. What's her name?
Black Widow.
Black Widow like that. But I think majority of people like Black Widow,
The movie?
the character.
Oh yeah.
So I know people went to go see it.
Yeah, and then they was pissed off when they left.
But I don't think the
I don't see
majority
why.
was though.
But yeah.
Huh?
I don't think the
I
majority
don't see why.
was though.
It gave y'all.
I think a lot of
Ain't nothing
comic
else.
book fans
She
were,
Eon
but I don't
Flux.
think-
but
I don't think general audiences, I don't think they were.
What I'm saying is, from what I'm seeing, a lot the comic book fans are the first ones to get pissed off at everything.
Yeah.
The fans of everything are the first ones to get pissed off. I'm starting to see it bleed over into the general audience.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Because-
I forgot you be on Twitter and shit, so I don't be knowing what niggas.
Because a
like.
lot of the general audiences are tired of the agenda that people are obviously playing.
Mm-hmm.
And now they just starting to throw it into your face. I don't think that has anything to do with like the characters and the relevance of the characters, I guess, that they putting out or making the movies about. It's just what they doing.
Right, and let me give you an example.
She-Hulk.
I'm not going to even bring up She-Hulk. Let's say the Marvels, right?
Mm-hmm.
People didn't care for Miss Captain Marvel too much, right?
And that's why they made it the Marvels.
But do you think the general audience is going to be excited to go out and see with the agenda that they playing? You think the general audience is going to be excited to go out and see the Marvel?
Now, I will.
Oh, you
say,
talking about just the movie, not the comic?
I'm talking about the movie.
Oh, okay.
Now, when they announced the movie, I would say people were kind of like, all right, the first Captain Marvel was trash. So they changed everything up, gave her 2 extra characters, and called it the Marvels.
Oh, it's only going to be 3 of them? I thought it was like 5.
I don't, ain't no telling. But they just wanted to give her more characters because everybody thought that she was trash. So they did that, and I thought people initially got. It was like, okay, I can get behind. They changed the director, changed the writers, and give more characters. So hey, let me see what you got. But since then, it seems like the entire agenda of Hollywood has changed, and people are tired of that. And people may associate that with that also, but I don't think the Marvels fall into that agenda.
I think it will. I haven't seen, and the reason I say I think it will, I haven't seen anything from Marvel to indicate otherwise. Even with the fans, not the comic book fans, the general audience saying that they don't like it, they're still full steam ahead. Now, unless this firing and this rehiring makes a difference.
But would you feel that way if it was still just Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
If it was still just a Captain Marvel movie?
Yeah.
Why? So women can't have their own solo movies now?
Yeah, they can.
So
but the fact is,
I'm more.
hold on. I'm glad you brought that to point up. They can. But they not making money.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Are they not? So if they not making money, are they not supposed to have any women main characters in their own movie?
What woman main character got a sequel out?
No.
Wonder Woman.
We talking about Marvel.
That everybody trashed. No.
We'll see. Like I said, I haven't seen anything from Marvel to show me anything. If I have any indication, it's what they've shown me, what they pattern have been is what I have to go off of.
Under Bob Chapek.
Yeah, that's all I have to go off of, the blueprint they've laid out thus far.
We're going to see how Bob Iger changed things up. Like they said.
So you want them to do a soft reboot? Because if they do that, we still gonna have to see the same stories over.
No.
Because if they don't,
when I say a soft reboot, I mean
just
basically recast.
Okay, but who are they gonna be around if they just? Because I don't know if I want these people to be main staples in these next few movies.
So you want to see the Illuminati, right?
I do.
They have to recast some characters
but they didn't miss that though. They didn't miss that opportunity.
Yeah,
I wanted to see Planet Hulk and World War Hulk. They missed that opportunity.
And what I'm saying is they can recapture all of these opportunities.
Yeah, for shit like that.
But what I'm saying is when I say recast these characters, I'm not saying recast Iron Man because I want an Iron Man 5 movie. Iron Man 4 or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying recast them so we can get another Avengers movie with them in there. But like you say you want to see the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? They have to recast.
But that's cool recasting them for that. But I don't want to see them in the whole universe like that.
But if they play,
I don't even mind seeing them in the whole universe. Making like little appearances is cool to me.
But the thing is, they have. You have to, if you that's what I mean when I say a soft reboot. That's what I mean. Like they have to do something in order to make recasting these people make sense. Unless they just gonna recast them and just be like, fuck it. Like Tony Stark is dead in the MCU, right?
Right. A so soft you don't gotta recast him.
But the fact is he's part of Illuminati, right? Mm-hmm. So hold on. That's easy. But if they want to do but we have to see. That's what I was saying. We getting to a point where we have these characters where we can have things like this, and we're missing out on these opportunities because either A, they killed the character off, or a person died in real life. Which brought me back to the time traveler in the multiverse. You can soft reboot by casting these characters, not giving us the movies, but just recasting them so they can play in the MCU along these other characters.
That's the only way I'm gonna even care about the soft reboot. But when I'm hearing soft reboot, it sounds like you saying you want new movies for these people.
No, I'm not saying I want new movies.
Then they're gonna do that.
But to me, at
they're
that
gonna
point,
recast people that.
But to me,
Black
at that
Panther
point, it don't seem like is any point to do all that.
Well, only one person passed away. We might not even need them to recast nobody for real.
Because when you say you want to see him interact with these characters, like.
Because if Tony Stark dead, we ain't got to worry about him interacting with anybody.
Facts.
Anybody else who they need to recast?
I don't know. It's tough.
Besides T'Challa, who else do they need to recast?
Cap.
Why they got to recast Cap?
He part of Illuminati.
I mean, nigga old now.
The fact is in the whole
We already got a new Captain.
In the
America.
whole encouraging storyline, Captain America played a big part in it. He was their conscience, telling them what they was doing was wrong.
But what I'm saying is,
they got that nigga out the way early.
I know, but still,
we got a new Captain America.
That's not the. See, that's what I'm saying. That's not the same. We finally got these.
No, I'm not saying. I mean, what you talking about is already over with. The incursions, that's over with.
No,
right?
the incursions is coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
The incursions ain't even happened.
Yeah.
Oh well, man.
That's what I'm saying. Where either through
Is this the incursions an old comic or is it like one of the more recent MCU?
it was old and recent.
It's Secret Wars.
Yeah,
It's New Avengers. It's Avengers, New Avengers, and leading into Secret Wars. The incursions lead into Secret Wars, which is when they all on Battle Earth, which is one Earth, all
Steve
consolidated
Rogers
from
wasn't the only
Secret
Captain
Wars.
America.
who else was Captain America?
It was other Captain Americas, wasn't it?
Bucky and
Yeah, Bucky and
Falcon.
You got Bucky.
You missing my point.
No, I'm not.
My point is
Steve Rogers
was part of the Illuminati. Yeah. He was the one like, nah, we can't do that.
Yes, but
that's why I said
they already did away with that Cap. So you want them to do a soft reboot just so we can have Steve Rogers back?
It's not just Steve Rogers. It's not just Steve Rogers.
That's why I say once you get to that, like, is there really a point to do that?
Yeah, it is, because Iron Man dead.
No, I'm saying is there really a point to recast them just to do that? That's what I'm saying.
My thing is the only person they will have to recast is Black Panther.
No. Who
else they got to recast?
What I'm saying is
I mean, they would have to recast.
Going back to my
No, they wouldn't. They could just use They could just use Jarvis.
Nah.
They don't got to use Iron. They ain't got to do that.
Nah.
Yeah, they can.
Nah, they can't.
Nah.
Just like he created
Jarvis can't be part of the Illuminati, man.
I don't mean necessarily mean Jarvis, but he can have something they could write something where he had it in place where
it's the story, man. That's just like
because their makeup.
Well, then that means it's not the Illuminati not gonna happen.
Their makeup, exactly.
But
I've already.
But that's what I'm saying.
Well, they did happen. He died.
Doctor Strange, that was the Illuminati that we was gonna get.
But that's what
I've accepted that.
All right.
The same way I accepted Planet Hulk and World War Hulk. I accepted that the Thor bullshit that was Planet Hulk.
And going back,
we're not gonna get. We're not gonna get it.
Going back to my. Man,
we ain't
exactly.
talking about that.
But I'm just saying, though. Hold on, let me say this. Let me say this. Going back to my original point is when what I said was we finally getting all these characters in the MCU, and we can't have some of the major plot point interactions that we had in the comics because the characters are not there anymore.
But my thing is, if you're gonna do that, start the whole thing over.
That's why I said a soft reboot.
No, don't do a soft reboot. Start the whole shit over.
I don't want to watch all that shit over.
Well then,
just to get certain shit, because then what if something happened to one of them actors?
What I'm saying,
niggas don't want another soft reboot.
That's not the right. Look, we can't help real life, but the fact is it's a lot of storytelling we missing out on. Marvel got a lot of shit that they can do with these characters that they weren't able to do before. What's the point of getting all these characters if you can't have them intertwine and mingle with each other?
So they can do with them what they did with them.
So basically, we finna get the X-Men and that's it.
We got the Avengers and that was it.
That was all they had. But now they got other properties they can add in there now. They worked with what they had. Why you still have all these IPs? Why not be able to use them all together now? That's what I'm saying. It's a wasted opportunity.
Because all right, how many people? I didn't even want to stay on this long. How many people do you think would feel like Ryan? That they don't want to see that over. That they don't want to, if they did decide to reboot it, because if they rebooted it, it wouldn't be a soft reboot. I don't even know how they would do a soft reboot, like, and still have people interested. Because what stories are they gonna tell?
What you mean?
What stories would they tell that they haven't already told?
the story involving the other characters. I'm like I said, I don't want an Iron Man movie again. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want another Captain America movie. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, so you just saying like they should just make a X-Men versus Avengers movie and just have like these people in them?
I would rather them do that than like I don't know what is a soft reboot besides a recasting.
That's I said, yeah.
But then that's
But
about the only thing they can do.
But my thing is when you say a soft reboot, what movies are coming after that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what is it gonna be all like ensemble movies?
That's what I'm thinking. Like that's
Like,
just, how these characters casted just for when they come into other. That's why I say when you say you don't want to see new characters, not new necessarily, but if they don't want to see new characters, what other way would we see those characters that's getting soft rebooted besides them just rebooting everything?
Right. So
You're gonna have to bring in new characters.
right. But the fact is that my original point was I said they're bringing in these characters, but we're missing out with them interacting with the old ones because they aren't there anymore.
So you just want to let us know that we're missing out.
That was my original point.
Yeah.
I'm not really.
It depends on when you grew up watching these movies. You're
Sean.
really used to this certain.
You
Can't
need to
nobody
get a
hear you.
mic
Can't nobody
or
hear
be
you.
quiet.
Oh, dang, my man, y'all. I'm straight into this shit. Sorry.
Cause I agree with you if you saying like, yeah, it's fucked up. But that's just the way it is. If that's the way it happened.
But I don't see why you okay with that, but not okay with them recasting T'Challa.
What you mean?
How you okay with them just bringing another Cap in, another Steve Rogers?
I didn't say that.
You just said that. You okay with them recasting?
No, he
I
said
no, I didn't.
if they do that, he feel like they need to reboot the whole thing.
Yeah, if
and that's not something
if they
he
gonna
want to
do
see.
that, don't do no soft reboot. Redo everything. Start from the jump.
Yeah,
Don't even start with Iron Man
and that was
and
my
all that.
original
Start
point.
with-
I don't
start
want to
with
see
the
that shit.
Fantastic
I don't want to see
Four,
all that
start
shit
with
over.
Cap. Start with Wolverine being out in the wilderness.
Unless if you gonna
start with-
reboot it,
restart it.
if you gonna reboot it, start with the X-Men in there. Don't start with the Iron Man and don't start with the Avengers.
I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do it that way, start with the characters that we ain't got
because
yet,
that's my
and then
point.
bring them niggas back in later.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, what movies would come after that? Because are you just for example, are you just recasting Cap or Iron Man just so they can show up in an X-Men movie? See, that's that's my question.
I assumed we were getting more than just the X-Men.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't think the MCU was just gonna be the X-Men.
I mean,
from
who
this
else they
point
gonna
on.
give us? Fantastic Four, X-Men. Who else we got left?
I mean,
X-Force?
Everybody. I mean, what you talking about? New people that
I'm
they
just
can
saying other groups or
you
any
talking about
like
that they can
sagas.
introduce?
Sagas. I know we got hell of people to introduce,
Oh yeah.
but I'm saying like. I don't know. I mean,
That's what I
it
mean.
must be,
A lot
it
of
must
the
be characters
stories,
that
a lot of the
he want.
stories that they already, well, not a lot of them, but the big stories they kind of just ran through.
Right.
Thanos, Ultron, Civil War. I mean, really, all that we have left is the Incursions, Secret Wars, Avengers versus X-Men. Galactus, and you really don't even need everybody else for that. All you need is Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom. You really don't need the Avengers and all that for that. And that's what I think that's where they're going. I think it's gonna start because I mean even now, like you said in Black Panther, ain't nobody else show up to the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Eternals, we still ain't heard shit about a fat ass celestial showing up in the sky. We ain't heard shit about a fat ass celestial sitting up in the ocean. We ain't heard no connection
But
between
they could be easy,
nothing.
They could be hidden though. They can be.
It's in the middle of the ocean.
And Wakanda's in the middle of a damn continent, but they still hidden, right?
But ain't nobody protecting it.
Yeah, but they hidden. They could be hidden. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's because they doing it. Because they
Yes.
hiding themselves.
That's what I'm saying.
So who hiding the celestial?
Celestials could have went to Wakanda and got some shit.
The Celestials could have went to Wakanda and got some shit.
What not as Black Celestials?
Ain't
The one dude black.
Ain't no Celestial going
I
anywhere
mean,
on
not
Earth.
the Celestials, but the damn. You know what I'm talking about? What they called?
Eternal.
The Eternals.
But how would they? But how would so what they just wiped
Do y'all
everybody's
think
memory?
the Eternals don't know about Wakanda?
Huh? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when the fat ass thing is coming out the Earth, nothing picked it up.
You can't pick up Wakanda on a regular radar thing either.
Okay.
So I'm saying they get hide the same way.
But the Eternals didn't wake it up. It ain't like they could have hid it from the jump. They didn't know about it happening until it was happening. So it's just like they could hide it later on, but when it's happening, nobody on Earth knew nothing.
I mean, the Earth is big, bro.
All right.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
Earthquakes in one
But
part of the Earth,
my
you don't
point,
feel
my
no
point with that was it ain't really no connection now.
No, it ain't.
So it's
Because phase 4 don't make no doggone sense.
you said that. But I believe that's all about to change now. Back to our original discussion that started an hour ago. Because Bob Chapek is out. And Bob Iger is back in. And Bob Iger is going to give that power back to Kevin Feige to where he can make the movies that he wants to make.
So you don't think Kevin Feige was making the movies that he wanted to make?
Nah, that's why I told y'all that Bob Chapek came in and made that whole new division that him, Kathleen Kennedy, and Pixar and all of them had to answer to. Pixar was pissed off at him. DreamWorks was pissed off at him. All these places was pissed off at him because they was just pretty much okaying only what they wanted to okay, making a direction of where they wanted to go, not really where the creatives wanted to go, and going against all of the creatives.
So is that why who just dropped out? Do you think the Blade director dropped out?
Yeah, I think a lot of their director problems and writing problems have been coming from Bob Chapek and whatever this little, I think it's called like Disney Media, some group that they made some name for, that all the employees had a hashtag going around about the night that Bob and all them got fired, which is really what I wanted to talk about, how this was pretty much in a coup. Like a coup. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Yeah. They pretty much overthrew everything. They had Kevin Feige and some other executive go talk to Bob Iger. And once you piss off Kevin Feige, he the biggest executive in Hollywood.
I mean,
right
he
now.
done made them the most money thus far.
Exactly. Once you piss him off, things get done.
Motherfucker said, I'll go to D.C.
Exactly.
Shit, is that why James Gunn left because of him?
I don't know. I think he wanted to do his own thing.
I'm not too thrilled with James Gunn taking over DC like that. I'm not.
You gotta make money.
Huh?
You gotta make money.
No, I'm not saying the man don't get a job, but him overseeing everything. Like,
Yeah, at least creatively. Yeah. He oversees
I mean, I
everything.
hope he, you know what I'm saying,
We just
let
gotta
the
see
directors do their thing
When
and
it
don't.
came out since he didn't did it.
Nothing.
Did what?
Okay, well, when he come out with something, then
Since he did what?
since he
Well, I mean,
became
he did
overseas-
Suicide Squad. I mean,
he did, but he was the director of that movie. He wasn't like executive over everything. Like he went over everything then.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If Suicide Squad,
I like Suicide Squad.
I did too, but I don't want to see a whole DC universe set with that Suicide Squad tone.
Well, we'll see.
but I'm gonna give him a chance. I like James Gunn.
Yeah, we gonna
movies.
see.
But I'm gonna give him a chance because I mean,
That's why I said I hope he let the directors do their own
Yeah.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
because if everybody remember, what was maybe right after Guardians of the Galaxy 2 came out,
I like just about everything I've seen from him. So,
they said that he was gonna take over like the cosmic part of the MCU.
Right.
He was gonna be the Kevin Feige of the space part of the MCU.
Right.
So I mean,
And I would have rather James Gunn did Thor than Taika Waititi.
oh yeah,
but
Oh yeah.
that still would have just been the cosmic part of it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying I don't like his movies. I enjoyed all his movies. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't want to see the whole DC universe look like that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I enjoy his work.
And it ain't even about the whole DC universe looking like that. It's about
No, they
I don't
look
know
like shit
how
right
far I don't know how far James Gunn would go, like without having to answer to somebody.
now. Right.
I don't know how far he would take his little
I mean, to be honest,
wackiness.
man, anything is better than what we getting to that right now.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. DC, I don't know.
let me not get ahead of myself.
Yeah,
Anything.
it seemed like they own a path.
And they still all over the place.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say they lining up.
Last time we talked about them, you said it seemed like they was on the path. They on a whole different.
That was like 2 weeks ago that we talked.
They
about
on a whole different
Who
with
on the
that.
path?
DC.
I think they still on the
Well, they
same
only
path.
had one movie?
Man,
No,
look,
ain't no movies came out.
The thing is,
since they fired everybody
boy,
and hired James
DC
Gunn.
will say one thing this month, and then next month it'll be something totally like they'll hire somebody and he'll get fired 6 months in before he even produce or put anything out. Oh, we getting rid of him, creative differences, and then we taking this in a whole new direction. Like, what you mean a new direction? We ain't got the first direction.
Which is why Disney came in and was like, Bob, we need you to set us back in the right direction.
Yeah, because DC, Marvel, all over the place, man.
Yeah.
But
Get all that shit back right.
what was I getting ready to say?
Get Disney
When
back
did
to
they
the.
first introduce? Well, when did Ultron become a problem? When the Marvel movies was first coming out?
What you mean?
Like when we got the first Avenger, the first Iron Man movie, the first Hulk. Y'all ain't say that was all over the place when they were introducing people? Because them wasn't cohesive with each other like that. Like,
What you mean?
Because to
what
me,
movies?
essentially all this stuff that's in Phase 4 or Marvel doing right now is all introductory shit. And I'm saying like Phase 1 was the same way.
Them movies look like they could happen in in the same place.
What movies?
The movies that you just named. What'd you say? Ultron,
Iron Man, yeah.
Iron Man, Hulk. All them movies look like they happened in the same world. Moon Knight and She-Hulk don't look like they happened in the same place at all.
Eternals
I don't
don't
get
look
what
like
you
it either.
I don't get what you mean by that.
That's what I mean by it's no cohesion. Like these look like two
I'm thinking
completely
you talking about
different
the
worlds.
stories.
Nah, we just talking about like the stories are just like the building blocks that built all of the MCU. But it all looked like it was a piece that fit in.
Exactly.
You can tell your stories with Phase 4. It's like you got all.
If I think this phase was more cohesive than Phase 1.
You gotta explain that one.
The blip, everybody was coming. Something was happening. Something was coming off the blip. All that shit with the story, everything. Everybody was coming off that. But in Phase 1, everybody would just get introduced. Like, what's the name? It was from 1940 something.
In this, everybody wasn't.
Yeah, it was. A lot of people.
Monica.
No, I'm gonna say this. Phase.
I'm talking about everybody was coming off the blip was mentioned in mostly everything.
In Phase 1, everybody we were building towards the Avengers. We knew what direction we were going in, right?
I mean, we knew that they was giving us. I'm talking about the stories of the movies.
Right.
Yeah, we knew we was finna get Avengers, but we was getting introductory. Like
right.
The stories in the movies didn't actually go with each other, but we got the characters, and we knew the characters was going
and
somehow come
we
together.
had some connective tissue, be it Coulson or something, Samuel or Nick Fury. We had something that connected us all together. This has nothing connecting anything.
Yes, it do. The blip.
The blip don't. They don't bring up the blip in Moon Knight. They don't bring up the blip in Eternals. They don't bring up the blip in. Do they bring up the blip in Shang-Chi?
No, I don't think they do.
They don't.
I mean, they might. I don't know.
I don't think they do.
I only seen Shang-Chi 1. But it's only a few projects that didn't bring up the blip.
Shit, how many projects was in Phase 4?
And then the whole multiverse thing.
We got.
How many was 12?
hellas. It was more than it was. And then the whole multiverse thing.
And out of 12 movies,
the Doctor Strange fucking the universe up happened across animation. So I know it. You know what I'm saying?
After 12 movies and a couple shows, where are we heading? Are we heading to the Incursions, or are we heading to Kang Dynasty?
All right, Black Widow was
you
before
the answer to that.
Black Widow was before the blip.
Right.
I don't.
Oh
believe,
yeah, because that was a.
I don't believe they brought up the blip and Shang-Chi, but they
I don't
might
remember.
have. It wasn't brought up in Eternals.
But the thing is, even
That
if,
was before
right.
Spider-Man, Doctor Strange.
No, the Eternals was after the blip.
What?
Yeah.
The multiverse, the whole
But they didn't bring
multiverse,
it up, I don't think.
the whole multiverse shit is going. It's in most of everything.
It's not. It's
Yes,
only
it
in
is.
Spider-Man, Doctor
No, it's
Strange,
not. Moon
and-
Knight, he was jumping through universes.
But that wasn't the same.
He was in the
He
afterlife.
wasn't jumping through universes. He was jumping through different planes, like they do in
Dimensions.
Black Panther.
Yeah, dimensions.
Yeah. Only things that really had any cohesion was Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and What If,
And Loki.
Yeah, and Loki.
And those was pretty much the best.
WandaVision.
How?
What do you mean? That was after the blip.
Oh damn! I forgot. I completely forgot Wanda was in fucking Doctor Strange. But yeah. So what? Them four?
Cap and Winter Soldier. That was right after the blip.
But it didn't have anything to do with the blip, though.
Oh yeah, most of this shit didn't have nothing to do with the blip. But they was all connecting though. Like this was all happening at the same time. You said it seemed like none of that stuff was happening at the same time. Cause I know only thing that what's that girl name? I always forget her name. Scarlet Witch? No, not Scarlet Witch. Scarlett Johansson. What's her character name? Black Widow. Mm-hmm. That was in the past. What If is multiverse shit. I don't know. I just feel like there's more cohesion there.
I don't. It don't make sense to me.
More cohesion to be. Dude dressed like Dr. J. Run DMC head. Would you give me this?
Alright. So what I miss?
Nothing. I was just saying. I think they had more cohesion in this than the first phase.
I don't.
Until they came together. To me, that's just me.
I mean, and that's. I'm not saying the movies all told the same story. They not supposed to tell the same story, but in all the phases up until phase 4, I knew what direction we was going to. And even when you look at all the movies, phase 1 through the end of phase 4, we all knew we was leading up to Infinity War.
Well, to answer your question earlier, this is going to the Kang Dynasty.
I'm about to say I will give them because we haven't had the culmination of nothing.
But how many movies you need for that? How many shows do you need for that?
I mean, I think we about to get it.
We're about to get it, but up until now, we ain't got it. And how much do you need?
We ain't got what?
Well, we did get a culmination of one.
What?
I mean,
is we talking about the Kang Dynasty?
I mean, I'm just
It's a
talking
bunch
about
of shit
this
that came
period.
out
We
for the
got the
Kang
culmination of a storyline from WandaVision up until the end of Doctor Strange, and you could say you can include Spider-Man and Loki in that also.
Yes.
I mean,
Hey man, even though they showed Kang getting Loki, stop.
I don't know how I keep on trying to stay on Bob Chapek and Bob Iger. Y'all keep getting back to that.
Just go ahead with Chapek or whatever his name is.
I'm not going. Y'all go ahead. Y'all can go ahead if y'all had more about it. I'm just joking.
Nah,
No,
I'm just saying
I
this
just said
phase
my
4
piece.
just I mean, they say we going to the Kang Dynasty, but you know what I'm saying,
I mean, we know
We got
that.
a whole movie,
man.
going
But
to
the
it.
fact is besides them,
whole trailer's out.
yeah, from a movie that's not out yet. But
Bro,
watching the movies, do it tell you that?
yes.
How? Because he showed up in Loki?
No, because it's a multiverse thing.
Man, nah,
You ain't ready?
nah.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Why you ain't ready?
All I'm doing is changing my pants. You got on pajamas.
Because I thought Kang was a time traveler.
Yeah.
Yeah, he one of the reasons.
So
why-
what does that have to do with the multiverse?
I think it's all going to intertwine.
What do he got? Dude,
But
the travel.
I mean, to me, in the MCU, time traveling is the multiverse.
I thought that's what the multiverse was.
Yeah, that's what they
Time
they
traveling
told
and
us in
skipping
Endgame.
time and going through different universes.
That's
I
what they
thought
told us
that
in
all was
Endgame.
multiverse.
That's why I said it was coming up, because it's coming in Ant-Man.
Well,
Because that's why Kevin Feige said that everything gonna make sense real soon. Because I think he was talking about Ant-Man.
so Kevin Feige admitted up until now this shit don't make no sense.
Yeah, but I think I've said it on one of these reviews or something, that each of these might be in a different multiverse, which is why don't none of them connect.
But do we know
His
that?
question was, are we
But
going
no.
to Kang Dynasty or the Incursions? And I answered it. We're going to the Kang Dynasty. That's what we was talking
Going
about.
to both.
Well, eventually, yeah.
Do
But
you
I'm
know
just
that
talking
for
right
sure?
That's what I'm
now.
talking about right now.
All I'm saying is this shit don't make sense.
I'm talking about right now. The Kang Dynasty, the same way of Age of Ultron and Civil War and all that. We're in the Incursion Secret War era now.
Okay.
He just wanted all to come out now.
I don't want it all to come out now, but I at least want to be able to look at the movies and have some type of idea.
How come everybody else can look at it and you can't?
Huh?
We ain't gonna look at the movies.
How everybody else, how other people can look at it and see the
We
Kang
ain't
Dynasty
gonna
coming
look
and
at
you
the
can't?
movies no more.
What you mean?
How can
We didn't know. No.
Yeah, nah.
We didn't know Kang Dynasty was coming until they announced it.
until Loki?
No.
I was about to say no.
All right,
This
man, stop.
this completely out the blue, out the air.
What?
Stop.
I'm snatching this completely out the air.
And I think they finna go.
Nothing in any of these movies have told me any of this is coming.
That's what I'm saying. They
So
announced.
I guess
Kang
I just
Dynasty.
guessed right then.
No, they announced it. That's how you know
No,
Kang
no, I
Dynasty
don't
is
know.
coming.
No, I seen Loki
Man.
on damn what's the name,
And
then we
hold on.
knew he was
Hold
going. We
on.
knew
Hold
we
on.
knew when Jonathan Major got announced
Yeah.
as Kang,
Yeah.
we knew he was gonna be in Quantum Mania.
And did you know he was gonna be in anything else outside of Quantum?
Yes,
Mania?
because I watched
How
that.
you know that?
Because I watched that
How you
Avengers
know that?
cartoon.
No,
but the fact is, hold
that
on.
don't have
Let me prove my point. Let me prove my point. You say you watched the cartoon, right?
Yeah.
Ultron got one movie.
Okay.
Civil War got one movie. So what have you seen that told you Kang was gonna get more than one movie?
I never said he was getting more than one movie.
You just said
You
that.
said, what are we going into? The Kang Dynasty or the
right.
Incursions? I said the Kang Dynasty.
All right.
Which he finna be in the next one, right?
All right.
And
True.
then
Yeah.
they sprinkle pieces all in phase 4. He was in Loki.
Yeah,
And where was he at after that?
He wasn't in nothing. I don't think he wasn't in nothing else.
When did he come up after that?
Who?
Kang.
No.
Nothing.
There was nothing told us that we was getting the Kang Dynasty or anything outside of Quantum Mania besides them announcing.
But
the
what
name
else
of
do
the
you need
Tigers.
after Quantum Mania?
The fact
that's
that-
what it started.
What I'm saying is
I
you
mean, we don't know. We don't know what's gonna get started in Quantumania.
no.
We know the Kang Dynasty started.
It's not about the thing is that's the whole problem. I don't know what they doing.
Well, we're gonna see, man.
You
Man, that's
said
for people
we
to
gonna
wash their
see.
hands. I mean, to dry their hands.
Just use a little corner, will you?
We gonna
For
see.
y'all to dry your hands. So
I'm guessing.
I know, but
We
I'm
going into the
giving- I'm
Kang
giving-
Dynasty right now. Because
Hey.
I've seen enough pieces of content to tell me that.
Disney still got good credit for me, especially now that Bob Iger back and about to get.
Still didn't
Disney
know
out of
this nigga was
$4
a-
billion hole that they in.
Right, and
this nigga was
that's
college basketball coach.
To be honest, that's good news. I'm not taking that away.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is Phase 4. Nothing told me I was getting anything outside of Quantum Mania dealing with Kang besides them announcing the titles to the movies.
Right,
There's
right.
nothing else there that said that. Because if I'm going off their history, we only got Ultron for one movie. We only got Civil War for one movie.
But then again, what told you? Well, I guess Thanos was in Guardians.
I want to
1.
know why he thought they announced
Was it
Kang
Guardians 1
and then
he
they
was in?
wasn't gonna go into his shit, his saga.
You say what?
Why else you bring? Why would you go out the way to cast Kang, announce him, and not have his saga?
I mean, I said the same thing about why would you go out the way to have Christian Bale be Gore and just
But
have
see,
him in one movie like
do
that.
Gore got a saga?
He's not dead after one movie.
Nigga, I don't know. I don't know who Gore. I don't know about Gore.
He got a couple runs with Thor. So yeah. He not a person you just
Would you
kill
say
off after
Kang?
one
Would you say
movie.
Kang is more known than Thor? I mean, Gore.
Well, more known?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Is he
Yes.
more known than Ultron?
Who?
Kang.
He was on the same shit.
Is he
Nah,
more
he-
known than Ultron?
what you just asked me.
I was introduced to him at the same
Is
time.
he more known?
Not now.
Huh?
Not now.
Not now. Man, hell no.
Nigga,
Kang ain't never
I
been,
didn't know about Ultron until the shit came out.
That's not what I
Kang
asked
ain't never,
you.
Kang ain't
So
never
how
been
would I
on,
know? How would I know if he more
he's
known?
never been on Ultron.
Because you said they announcing Kang, and you know for sure that he was getting more than one movie, and
No, I said we was getting his saga.
that's more than one
movie.
movie.
Not necessarily. It could be in one. It could be in one movie.
All right, Ron.
Just like y'all just said, Ultron.
Hey yo,
Y'all just
we
said
probably
Ultron
gonna
got
have
one
to
movie.
we probably gonna have to do Andor some other time. This went way longer.
I
than
ain't
thought
even
was
watch it
gonna
today.
go. Oh, y'all did it?
Nah.
No, I didn't. I be forgetting it come out.
Fire. This is the best Star Wars content to come out.
Cap.
This might be the best show to come out this year.
Double cap. Cause y'all niggas ain't watching Manifest.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with Manifest.
Manifest hard.
But one thing
It
before
just
we
take
leave,
hellas
man.
to get
So
into it.
the Green Ranger, he committed suicide
Yeah. That's what it seems like. Rest in peace. R.I.P.
because he getting a divorce.
I don't know why.
the
I
reasons.
just know I heard he ain't fuck with niggas. So
What you mean?
from what I heard, he ain't fuck with niggas.
Oh, black people.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
I mean,
I ain't never heard that, but
I
I
thought
ain't.
you was about to get into like some gay stuff.
unless it was a
I'm
rumor,
about to say we about to be here for another 30 minutes.
or maybe it was an incident, but
Yeah, what you talking about? With
I didn't
that?
look up no story. Once I seen he died, I just was like, damn, that's fucked up.
No, but what you talking about with that though?
What?
You said.
You say he you know he don't like black people. What's up
Man,
with
just
that?
look it up, man. Nah, I ain't say black people. I said niggas, but I meant like I ain't really mean black people when I said it. The nigga, I heard the nigga just like I don't know, man. You gotta look it up, man. I heard he ain't shit ass nigga. Put it like that.
Damn.
That he don't care about his fans and shit like that. Or he don't fuck with his fans and shit like that. As many as Comic Cons he did.
I know, but I heard like a lot of them don't. Like I heard the black dude don't.
Who?
That was the Power Ranger.
Oh, 9
Zach.
fingers.
That fucking name
That nigga only got 9 fingers.
is. I didn't really. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
He missing that finger.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't. I never noticed his hand.
But is there
But
anything
no, I ain't
else?
heard about the Green Ranger.
Bob Iger might
I didn't know he was
sell
committing
Disney to
suicide because of
Apple.
that. I was
ain't
wondering.
nobody for to sell no damn Disney to Apple.
He committed suicide
I
because he's
just
getting a
told y'all
divorce.
Disney was $4 billion in the hole.
Why they $4 billion in the hole? What ain't making money?
They not putting out movies. They parks is losing money
Why they ain't putting out movies?
Huh?
Why they not putting out movies?
because they stupid asses want to put a council in front of all the creatives to okay the movies. If you notice, all the movies that came out from Disney this year is Marvel, and I think Turner Red came out on Disney Plus. Huh? It's Marvel.
They ain't Star
Turner
Wars.
Red was Strange World come out today or tomorrow or some shit. came out on Disney Plus. I was talking about in theaters. They don't make no money from movies that come out on Disney Plus. So
So basic. Oh well, shit. But they had Doctor Strange,
Thor, Black Panther, and
that's it.
Black Panther was Disney. Black Panther 2 was Marvel.
Same
well, it
thing.
was Disney. Disney is Marvel.
Same thing.
Disney own Marvel. They're not
Yeah.
Marvel. They own Marvel.
Yeah, that's why I said the only movies they put out was Marvel.
So basically, Buddy ain't putting out no merchandise.
Yeah, he ain't putting out no movies, no
So
shit. He
now-
ain't selling shit.
Man, that makes sense why he said he was trying to cut costs. He was trying to make money by trying to cut costs and save money.
Yeah, and raise the price on Disney Plus.
And they said
I think
that goes
to
against
affect,
everything
like,
that made them their money.
Exactly.
They made money by spending their money putting out merchandise. Media.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I'd have fired his ass too.
Oh yeah, they said they had an emergency meeting. Next thing you know, nigga was out of there. They said they was all at Elton John concert. I think that was being live streamed on Disney Plus.
He should have got fired for that.
He was supposed to introduce him.
It's one of the biggest artists in the world. No,
He was supposed to introduce him. They say Texas started going around and he was out. They say he left. And then
We said something about what's his name?
who?
I don't know his name. What'd you say his name? The CEO?
Who? Chapek or Iger?
Whoever. Who left?
Chapek.
Yeah, he found out. I heard he got found out. He got fired when everybody else found out.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I said it was a coup. They got that nigga up out of there. They got him clean up out of
Just
there.
gonna shut this down.
I was about to, but then I was like, nah.
Should just ended it real quick.
Nah, he was thinking about his Corey stuff.
Yeah, they already stole it.
Bro, you asshole.
Shit cold. They good now.
Eventually, you should leave the door open so we can find the ass.
Oh, no.
Thanksgiving, let me know what y'all think. This is ready. This is
Put out a shot.
all right, y'all. I'm practicing for Thanksgiving. Let me know what y'all think. This is ready.
You go with us?
I just said I'm gonna get that mother replaced.
Shine here. This is his
What's the first thing you see?
I just talked to Shine.
Look,
Y'all good?
Oh yeah, we about to end this mug. What you got in front of the camera?
You trying to shake my hand?
They got ready in.
Yeah, we gonna wrap this up.
Yeah, we can do it indoor next week. Or
Yeah.
sometime later on.
Probably this weekend or something.
Yeah,
When you-
'cause I'll be back Saturday night. So we can do it Sunday or some shit when I get out. This been Views Weekly Views. I'm Will I Am Defoe, aka Big Willie Style. That said,
What's happening?
it's Ron Jerobi.
it's Ron Jerobi, you already know me.
We'll see y'all next time. Peace.